Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we're putting together a low recoil shell here, 9 pellets of double-aught buck in 2 3/4 inch 12 gauge, using a once fired Federal Top Gun Haul, Shadot CX2000 primer, Claybuster Federal 12S3 clone wad, and 9 pellets of 32 cal, which is actually single-aught buck, but it's considered double-aught by a lot of people. 16.5 grains of red dot to be specific. This is going to be a 1 ounce load, or just above it. It weighs 1.02 ounces. So this is going to be moving about 1150 FPS, so it is low recoil. It's a light load. Now this is similar to some of Federal's loads, the low recoil 9 pellet double-aught with the flight control wad. We're obviously not using a flight control wad, but the reason I'm using 32 cal is because 9 pellets of that size fits in most target wads just fine, and they stack by threes without having to remove the pedals. Now, I just want to apologize for having to do a voiceover. It wouldn't be my choice, but I don't want to wake the baby up. These actually go together fairly quick. We're using 16.5 grains of aligned red dot powder. You could also use powders like clays, international clays, which I'm about to show you in a second, Tight Group, Tight Wad, Alliant E3. There's a lot of good powders you could actually use for this. The wad we're using is the Claybuster clone of the Federal 12S3 wad. Like I said earlier, 9 pellets of 32 cal will fit most, if not all, target style wads. Those 12S3 clone wads have ribs in the pedals, and 32 cal still fits just fine. And the white balance was off on my phone there, but these go together really quick and easy. The last thing we're adding here is a 12 gauge overshot card, split in half. That was pulled out of a shell previously, but this has an 8-point crimp, so front station of the reload all, you want the crease between the points facing you, and there it is. Nice looking shell. I'll do one more of these in real time just to show you how fast you can actually throw these together. In goes the primer. Next, our 16.5 grains of red dot, Federal 12S3 clone from Claybuster. Then we need our 9 pellets of 32 cal single-aught buck, which again, a lot of people do consider that double-aught, so that's why I'm using it here. And again, they do fit inside the wad just fine without having to remove the pedals. Overshot card, and give it a crimp. Don't mix up the crimps. Don't put your 8 points on the back station, which is the 6 point that will make a really ugly shell. But there it is. One more thing real quick. A lot of you guys have asked me to show you exactly what a GAP BN2 or BN3 BN series does to the shells. Well, you can see right there, the one on the right is not a factory shell. That is the exact same shell I just put together, except the one I have in my hand right just now was the shell I had just put together. This one was done prior to filming the video. You can see it looks factory. What the BN series does is adds a taper, and it pretty much makes your shell look like it left the factory. You can also add buffer to this shell right here, no problem. The PSI is definitely low enough to where you can do that. Well guys, that's how I put together a low recoil 9 pellet double-aught buck shell in 12 gauge. Let me know how you do it. I'd be interested in that, but thanks for watching.